Happy Monday, everybody. Sean coming at you from High Level. So I am super excited. Let's talk about bust and churn, right? So I'll tell you a quick story. So in my last SaaS company, I reminded people. So I was an invoice reminder app. So I would connect to people's QuickBooks accounts or Xero accounts, and I would send automated reminders to tell their customers to pay them. And it was fantastic in the sense that it was very effective. So I would have people like walk in the door and they'd have $1 million of past due receivables that were like 90 plus days past due, which means generally you're never going to see that money. And they would turn on the system and it would go out and like $200,000 would show up in the first week of essentially free money. And then something crazy would happen. The month would come up and their bill would be due. And I was charging like $19 a month when I got started. Maybe it was like 49 when I was done. And they would cancel their account. And I was like, what the heck is wrong with you idiots? And it turns out that I would call them and they'd be like, oh, wow, you collected 200 grand from me? I had no idea. And right there, that's the big ticket. They didn't have visibility into all of the value that I was creating for them. And so I created this thing called what I call the weekly success report. And it would email out every week and it would say, listen, this is how much money I've collected for you. I.e., this is how much success I'm having for you. And you know what happened to my churn? It vanished. That's right. It went down to almost zero. The only people who quit were people who actually didn't have any businesses, so they shouldn't have been using my app to begin with. So today is that day for you. So here's what's happening today. So if you go into your agency view and you go into the reports section, what you're now going to be able to do is you're actually going to be able to schedule out a report that goes live. So first of all, there's all kinds of cool data in here. This is really awesome. Hopefully you've all seen this before. But up in the top right-hand corner, you can now hit edit schedule and you can actually come in here and you can actually schedule out a report that's going to go out. Well, in this case, you can choose daily, weekly, monthly. I'm a huge fan of weekly. Daily's fine too, by the way, but I'm a huge fan of weekly. But at the end of the day, you can say, hey, every week I want to send this out. You can change the subject line here, time of day that you want it to schedule, that you want it to go out, next the date that you want it to actually start, and then also the recipients, right? And so of course you can come down here and you can say, ta-da! Check it out. See? So isn't this beautiful? So we're going to make a couple of tweaks here, blah, 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 and we'll do stuff over time. And obviously your feedback will drive this. But here's what is most important to realize. This is a report that is going out to your client it's going to have your logo. It's from you, right? And what is this saying? It's saying, hey, listen, I am creating this value for you. I am part of this flow of really good stuff, be it new leads or all the calls happening, the SMSs happening, the emails happening, the form submissions coming in, the SMSs inbound and outbound, the appointments that are getting booked, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? I'm creating this value. And so what this means to them is, oh gosh, if I want 2.1 thousand form submissions or 341 calls or 20,000 SMS messages to stop, if that is something I'm interested in, which I'm not, I better not get rid of this company. That's what that is the message this will send. So anyways, right now it is turn on only. And so you come in here, like I said, you go to sub accounts in the agency section, you hit reports, you hit edit schedule in the top right hand corner. But very shortly, not yet, but very shortly, this will automatically go on for all new sub accounts and with a default report that goes to the company email, I think it is. It hasn't happened yet, but for today, this is an enable only feature. Please, please, please listen to my story, heed my advice, go turn this on. This will crush churn for you like you wouldn't believe. I'm super excited about it. Can't wait to hear your feedback. And on that note, I hope you're having an awesome start to your week, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.